Hey everyone, welcome back to Pine Hollow out of Diagnostics. We're in State College in downtown. Got called in to diagnose this 2008 Infiniti G37S V6. Let's read the customer complaint. He says he tried to start the car one morning and it just stalled out. Let's see, car starts, idles at 2,000 RPM for 2 seconds, multiple cylinders, then audibly shuts off. The car shakes violently for about 5 seconds, then dies. No codes, have already replaced fuel pump. So he went on the forums. Apparently fuel pumps are an issue here. Replaced it. No, but nothing. Scanned it for codes. No codes. Let's see if it runs and what's going on here. Six-speed manual, pretty cool. So I did check the oil, has oil in it. Push the clutch and I'm pressing the gas. Nothing. Let's try again. I'm not pressing the gas and can't stay running. Let's try again. So pressing the gas doesn't really, it revs up for 2 seconds and then it dies. Blue smoke. I'm playing with the gas. Come on, come on, come on. Nope. Pretty crazy. One more time. It's struggling. Okay. Customer complaint confirmed. No code stored in the ECM. That's very interesting. Let's jump in here, take a look at some live data. It feels like it's either running out of fuel or running really rich. One of the two. The fuel mixture is not appropriate. A cold start would be running an open loop, obviously. And well, what are the key parameters here? Coolant temp, mass airflow. So let me pull up some data and we'll see what's going on. Alright, so battery voltage, coolant temp, RPM, intake air, the two mass airflow sensors, and overall mass airflow. Let's see what happens. Okay. What do we see here? Mass airflow sensor bank 1 went up to 2.4 volts. Bank 2 went only up to 1.2 volts. You would think that there should be about the same. That's a problem right there. Okay, perfect. Let me take a snapshot of that. So we have to figure out which one is bank 1 and bank 2. Bank 1 was looking okay. Bank 2, too low. Alright, so we're just going to wing it. I believe this is bank 2 because the ignition coil, the first one, is further back than this one. So I'm going to unplug this mass airflow sensor, the bank 2 mass airflow sensor. I don't know if these are Nissan OEM or not. Let's see what happens if we set any codes. Alright, sure enough, I unplugged the correct one. It's 0 volts on bank 2. So let's see if it runs. stalled out. Try again. I'm just gonna let it idle. Look, it's not dying. It's running fine. I'm gonna press the gas a little bit. It's probably gonna be in limp mode. So it didn't like a little snap throttle. But there's definitely a change. So now with mass airflow sensor 2 unplugged, it looks like it's happy. I mean, in terms of the strategy now, the overall mass airflow, I think it's calculating, like multiplying this by 2, and it's actually running. Okay, I'm going to let it charge up a little bit. And what else can we do? Can we swap the mass airflow sensors around and see what the data looks like to definitively call a bad sensor? We could do that. We should label them, bank 1 and bank 2. We can play a little Swaptronics, but I think we're almost done with this car. Guys, this is probably the coolest mass airflow sensor that I've ever seen. It comes with a spider web inside. I don't know if you can see that. The spider is there. It's trying to crawl out. There's a giant spider inside of the mass airflow sensor. How the heck did he get in there? Look, he's coming out. You guys see him? Here he comes. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, this is too cool. I gotta take some pictures for the customer. What's up, little guy? Don't be scared. Oh, there he is. Ah! Alright, I got my air compressor charging up. We're going to blow out these cobwebs, literally. You can go with the airflow. And you know, against the airflow. It's definitely clogged up. That fuzz is in there, so if I can't get it out, we're going to need to replace the sensor, but I'm going to try to get it out. Alright, here we go. Let's try backflow through here. And go forward. There we go. There it is. More in there. I don't know if we're going to be able to get everything out. Alright, mass airflow sensor is reinstalled. Spider free. Baby fire right up. Let's clear the codes first. File code completed. Read code. Okay. Let's look at our mass airflow sensors. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Engine speed. Graph those. So 0.36. And start up. Nice. There we go. Fixed. Guaranteed. love it. They're reading identical. Look at that mass airflow of 15 grams per second now. Yeah. Alright, we're done. Quick and easy, but with no codes, you have to look at the live data and go by the symptoms. It felt like we're running out of fuel. Mass airflow sensor is the key player on most cars where, you know, cold start, open loop, that's the key player. Also coolant temperature sensor. In this case, there's two mass airflow sensors. One of them was working fine, the other one wasn't reading as high as the other one on bank 1, and we had to evict Mr. Spider. I almost feel bad about that, but that was really cool. So thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.